holy crap, I look so tired. And again, trouble sleeping lately. The summer months are upon us. It's like that in-between where you don't need your air yet, but it almost is. And I'm tossing and turning. Oh, you'll hear me bitching about this for the next 6 months until, December 20th was the first day of winter? I don't know. Hello! Hey, Flosstube. Steph here. Hell of an entrance for you. Oh my god, I just can't get over how sleepy I look. Promise, I'm okay-ish. That's, well, it's a little bit debatable. Alright, let's just get the hard stuff out of the way right off the bat. We're starting this off on a sad note so we can end on a positive note. A couple weeks ago, we had to say goodbye to Tofu. Just talking about it, so I'm going to start bawling all over again. I'll try to get through this part quick. I don't want to linger on it too much, because it was hard. We knew it was coming. It wasn't like with Chai, where it was left field. That broke my soul. Like, Tofu, that's not to say this didn't break me, but it was finally time. Because, we knew it was time when she meowed. I think you've heard her on here before. Mouth! Just like that. In face, all that. And she was peeping. And we're just like, oh. And same thing like with Coffee when it was his time to go. Like, that last few days, they went from, whatever. Like, she went all the way down to 3 pounds. And we're just like, oh, you bony baby. But, because we had, it was terrible, but we, went into the vet on a Monday, when we talked to them, and we made the decision to bring her back the next day so we could have a night to say goodbye to her. And that was actually really beneficial for all of us, and I think the other cats too. Maybe not so much Rue and Mochi, but for Noodles, because Noodles, she grew up with Coffee, Chai, and Tofu. And now it's just her. Oh god, dude, she's a bitch right now. She's not happy. But, when we brought Tofu home I'm sorry if I'm making you cry. I should have put a warning out there. You need to grab some tissues here for this first little bit. It's not going to be long. Like I said, I can't linger on it too much. Because it's not right. But, brought Tofu home from the vet. And Noodles just immediately curled up with her. Like, okay, here I am going to make you cry. Here's, the last photos of, Tofu and Noodles, and I'll throw in a couple of ones when I had to deal with them for the last 9 years together. Every day these two are ridiculous. Is it 9 or 8 years? I don't know, it's been a while. Deal with that, and then literally the final moment I had with her, because Tofu was on, I work from home and up on my desk every day, she would just get up in my face, in my way, and just be Tofu. She did that one last time, and I'm just like, oh, heart's breaking. Oh, it's so weird not having that cat come and scream in my face, head button up against me until I'm all itchy, even though I'm not allergic to cats, but they just do it for so long, those fine, tiny little hairs. One of the others will have to step up and take the torch. Enough about that heartbreakingness. It hits hard still. Like I say, moving on, before I start just bawling and you see me ugly crying on here. Let's go on to another tragedy here. So, fun story. I was super excited about this coming weekend. I was supposed to go do, oh, that is a bird on my window. Jesus Christ, I'm just like my cats, easily distracted. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this weekend I was so excited I was gonna go do RetroCon. It's a little, convention up north, and a friend of mine, I don't know if I can plug it all on here, she's a YouTuber, she's amazing, she's like, hey, we're doing this. I kind of half-ass jokingly, I'm like, hey, do you need some crazy broad to sell yarn there as a vendor? And they're like, sure, come on down. It's like, fuck yeah, dying stuff up for it, hell of excited. And then last week, driving in, I go to the office one day a week, if that. Driving in, there's a semi in front of me, and when they lose their tires, you usually just see them on the side of the road. No, this one was flew off and was coming at me. I'm like, oh god. That's funny, because this guy was actually getting over at first, and he got over, and it's and he's zip by, and I'm just this all happened like in a span of 5 seconds, and I had enough presence to be aware that there was a cart immediately on my left here. And I knew there was one on my right, but I didn't know how far back it was. Like, if I got over, if I was gonna, cut them off really bad, or if I was actually gonna clip them. I didn't know, so I had to make the choice to just basically dodge it as much as I could in my own lane and run over it. And holy shit, it caused damage apparently. Because first, there's just like the little coverage hanging down, and I was pissed about that. So we duct taped that up, class act that I am. Got into the shop, and I just got the call from them actually a little bit ago, and oh my god, I never thought I would say this. I'm so glad for my deductible. I never thought those words would come out of my mouth, because the damage is about $3,000. There's a part of me that kind of wonders if they're just totally milking it since they know insurance is covering it, or if it's just what they do, find every little thing to get every little dollar they can. Wouldn't put it past any of them. Hooray, deductible. Now I'm just like, I hope this doesn't make my insurance skyrocket. I'm like, dude, no tickets. Like, I don't get in accidents. It's not a thing I go out doing. Although, like, the insurance, she's like, you hit a stationary object. I'm like, there is nothing stationary about that bitch. It attacked me. It was flying at me. That'll be fun. We'll see where that goes. And then, oh, yeah, then the last thing, this has all just been, like, the last 7... Okay, tofu was a little, like, 2 weeks ago. Everything else has been, like, the last few days. It was a Monday. We had basically a tornado-ish in our area. We'll call it a tornado drill, actually. And I was glad I worked from home, because, get the cats safe. Yeah, they're my number one priority. We have a 3-phase plan, essentially, with the cats and tornadic weather. Like, phase 1, alright, we're watch, maybe warning, maybe a siren or two going, or something like that. But that's like when you're like, okay, I have my shoes on, all of the cat carriers are lined up, ready for cats if we need it, and you just start watching the weather. Then all of the sirens start going off, and the news is like, if you live in between, here, and here, they're like, I'm like, oh, so basically my house, cool, alright. Because, and even like a mile up the road was where like a really bad tornado took a lot of lives. And I'm like, direct path of that, we're like, cool. And then like the wind started picking up and it's getting darker. I'm like, alright, kids, activate phase 2. Phase 2 is cats in the carrier in the basement. And oh god, that was an adventure on its own, because normally getting the cats in the carrier is a little bit of a struggle. You kind of coax them in there, you're nice and gentle about it. No, I had 3 cats and 3 carriers in under 2 minutes. I scruffed them in like turkey stuff and that, and then they were not happy. They sounded just like the damn sirens. It was bad. But then it's like still getting darker and stuff, so I got them all in the basement. Luckily, we didn't have to activate phase 3, which phase 3 is, holy shit, it's here. Open the porch doors, see if any of the porch cats will come in, and then, scoot my ass down to the basement. Yeah. Don't you love that our, tornadic cat plan involves porch cats? Because, a couple of them we didn't see out there, being any... He doesn't like loud noises, so whenever there's thunder, he pieces off to wherever his, secret man cave cat is. It's, yeah. But the others are just kind of out there what's going on? Okay. A little windy. Not so bad. We've weathered worse, but... Alright. On to the shit that you're actually here for. I should maybe put in there, if I think about it, a skip ahead to 10 minutes later, because, that was a bit of an intro, friends. Hello there. Hell of a week, let me tell you. Alright, some stitchy things. I actually don't have a lot of stitching, because, well, May kind of sucked. I mean, as you can see. Do have one little finish. I think I finished this, before my Star Wars episode after Comic-Con, but you know what? I'm going to show it to you now, because I purchased this at Comic-Con. Oh my god, that hiccup just tried to kill me. Okay. I have a fully finished object. Check that out. It's the Junimo! The little Junimo thing, and I put buttons over it. Look at me being a fancy finish. Look at that. I'm excited. Yeah, it's the smallest thing ever, and I'm acting like it's, you know, like a 4,000 stitch full coverage thing. Oh, and look, I did the cording too. I'm so fancy. And look at the back. It's even like... Point is, this is actually really cute and a lot of fun to make. I think what I'm going to do is I kind of want to make this again with other colors. Like, what is it? Like 7 different Junimo colors. Do that and even maybe do like a prismatic one because I like Stardew Valley. And I've started to, actually there's a new game I'm playing, Sunhaven. It's so funny because like the controllers are really hard for me because I'm so used to Stardew Valley. But it's a fun little game. It's like Stardew Valley-esque. It reminds me of it, but it's more like fantasy land and fantasy creatures. And there's, oh my god, there's a lot to it. But having fun so far. I like say that as I'm only like a few hours into it. Like I just got it last night. Alright, next up, I only worked on, oh, that's right, okay, we're gonna go back to a sad moment, because I forgot I had these set aside here. Okay, I gotta show you these. We got, when Tofu passed, we got some paw prints, like I'll show you this little Pete. It's so weird, she has, like, such tiny feet compared to the boys. Like, Coffee and Chai have monstrous paw prints. And then there's her, let's see if we can get a light shot, there you go. Her little Pete's. But what kills me is we also got the paw prints and Snoop prints. Oh gosh. Okay, not gonna cry. Let's one sec while I put this up here. I told you might need tissues for this episode, or just the intro. Okay, we're done with the tears. I just forgot about this because it was under my Junimo and sitting on, like, the one thing I worked on. I worked on my Hobbits, Spring and the Shire. It's starting to look like a Hobbit door. We're getting there. And this one's kind of interesting because I've never worked with satins before, and I'm doing that. I'm enjoying it. It's silky smooth, but you just gotta take your time and go with it. I'm hoping it's already looking like really glossy and poppy. I think that's so cool compared to like how matte DMC can be at times. But this is what it's gonna be. See, we're getting there. Yay! It's a top of a door. We'll get there. Alrighty. Hell, I didn't think about this setup today. It's fine. I can't remember if I showed this. We're gonna move around here. I'm gonna do knitting, and then I'm gonna do some haul, because I did some haul therapy when I was upset about Tofu. Everything keeps coming back to Tofu this month, man. Sorry. I can't remember if I finished this and showed this last time, but I'm gonna show it now, because why not? And I have it down here, and I was gonna block it, and I'll probably try and lay this out on the floor and get like a full picture of it. But I finished my Vox shawl. This is yarn that I dyed. This is Vox. This is a solid blue as Ice Baby. And the pattern is Cosmic Girl. And look at this. Are you looking? Ah! I love it. I love the edging on this because I did the Pico bind off. And to me, it looks like little shark bites. I love it. It makes me so happy. Need to block this, just in time for a 90-degree weather we're supposed to have this week. God, I hate summer. Can't be comfortable. More actual knitting whips. Not a finish like that. Is I started, actually I almost finished with this, my lightsaber yarn. I'll have to pop in a picture of what it is, but I've started to knit up a little cowl like this. And look at this. I love that I did this. It pools, and I'm getting it to where, like, each one, because, yeah, obviously, Sith Black, Red Lightsaber, Dark Jedi Robes, Purple Lightsaber, kind of Mace Windu-ish. Obi-Wan Kenobi-ish, and we got Yoda happening up here in the last, so it'll be a Sentinel. So it's kind of a fade, but not really. But the fact that I'm getting each different lightsaber to kind of line up there, yes! Nailed it! I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. Yeah, it's just going to be a little cowl. These are blacklight reactive, so when I finish it, I'll try and get like a photo to show you guys. Another one, just in time for that warm, warm weather. Alright, more knitting. This one, oh my gosh, I'll definitely have to lay it out so you can see it. This is the Spectre 5 shawl. I'm almost done. Oh, did I drop that? It's fine, I'll get it later. Almost done with the first part of it. I would have been done, but when I knit, I usually sit cross-legged on my couch, and I'm a very fidgety person. And when I was knitting once, I accidentally kneed the needle out, and I had to like go back a whole section. Like lifelines be damned. I had a lifeline in there, but it happened to happen like in between the lifelines when there was a bunch of rows of like hard stuff. So I'm like, of course it did. But it's fine, it's fine. It's a really easy compared to like that brioche monster one. Okay, I'm gonna do this because this is long. Okay, try and do a scroll here. This is a fade. This is Sabine's armor. Do back down. Definitely get a picture of this. Isn't this so cool? I dyed this shit specifically for this kit. I'm like a real dyer, friends. Like, here's the Firebird panel, kind of the knitting interpretation of Sabine's logo. Knit Graffiti. She's amazing. Kind of a fangirl of her things. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, that fade is so cool. I'm so proud of this. And I'm so excited too. I know I don't have like hardly any online presence anywhere because, well, I'm just terrible at that. But I managed to like sell one of these full kits online on my Etsy shop, and I got a bunch of people actually came and visited, checked things out. And I got, like, actual followers on the Yarn Dorks. Yeah, Yarn Dorks Yarn. I'm the Yarn Dork. And I got, like, more followers over there. What? Oh, my God, it's amazing. No shame plug. Yarn Dorks on Instagram. That's me. I have an Etsy shop now. And I'll be putting, like, all the yarn that I was going to take to that event that I was going to go to. Did I even finish telling that story? Yeah, I did. Okay. You know, the event that I was like, actually, I don't think I did. Circling back, the small con up north, what is it, RetroCon, St. Joe this weekend. Y'all locally should go check it out. I won't be there because, you know, I don't have a car right now. Go figure. But the yarn that I dyed out that was going to be there, I'm thinking I'm probably going to put it on Etsy shop. So, yarn's coming. Restock. New things. Yay. Alright. Now I'm going to show you my therapy haul because, well, some Star Wars haul and some therapy haul. Alright, let's see. Alright, my yarn haul. I feel like I'm missing something, but Valkyrie Fibers did her annual Star Wars one. Yeah, this sold out last year before I got to pick it up. Sabine, Ren, the artist, she had kind of a theme going. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh shit, I'll have to post a picture. Kits. I bought the kits that she did for the Spectre 5 shawl. And I haven't decided if I'm going to use it for that or do a shirt, just a really light, like a little cardigan with it. So I got that, and I got Sabine, and her new color, the armor from Mandalorian. Yeah. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but yeah. And also for Star Wars Day, I saw Knit Graffiti post these online, and I made an impulse buy because, well, sometimes you just have to. I bought some crochet hooks, and this has really inspired me to really get back into crocheting. Okay, here, no one's ready for these. They are lightsaber crochet hooks. Yeah. They're actually really, they're not heavy at all. Resin. And what I love too is the maker worked with me. I was like, oh, it was a Nerdy Bird Art Co. I have it all on my Instagram as well. Another reason to go check it out. But I got the lightsabers to match the lightsaber blade colors. So Darth Vader, we got the red. We got Luke Skywalker, he's green. I never realized how much like Luke and Obi-Wan. Weren't they actually? Huh, oh, I need to eat. And Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's blue. I'm so happy. And these were all, they were all, I think, like 25% off or something. So I got one more. The Great Eye of Mordor. Yeah, and they're great, because I don't like holding just like the hooks themselves, so these are perfect. They're not heavy. And that also reminded me, I've been making a bunch of little, like I said, it inspired me to crochet. I've been doing more of my flower thingies. I think I'm just going to make like a little blankie, put these all together. I'm so happy about this. Like, I am going back for more. I'm going to get a full set of them, whether I need it or not, because hot diggity damn, those are amazing. There's like Doctor Who ones, Supernatural, Beetlejuice, Nightmare Before Christmas, Mario. There's a crap ton, y'all. Check it out. They are worth it, and they are high quality. I am not paid. I'm a converted fan. Alright, next up is my therapy haul. So, apparently, I was in kind of a holly jolly sort of mood, because I got like a bunch of Mill Hill Christmas ornaments. That, or I think I'm kind of doing psychological warfare with myself, since it's starting to get hot here. Yeah, anything above 70 I consider hot. I hate warmer weather. You know, it's like 85 and sunny out right now, and I hate life. So I'm doing mental war games with myself. I'm like, if I stitch on cool, cold-looking things that make me think of cold things, then I'll be cooler, right? That's 100% how this works. So, oh, fucking hell. I can't reach the switch for it over there. Let's see if we can get these. Oop, maybe. Okay, it's a sleigh. It's just really, hey, there we go. I just gotta shove it right up in your face. I got all of these sleighs, because I've been eyeballing them for a while. They all happen to be in stock, so I got them. And another one, I'll show you. So expect these. I think I'm going to finish my snowmen before I start in on these. I think I only have 4 snowmen left to do. I should do that this year. All the sleighs, there's what, 6 of them total here? Yeah. Last one. There's that one. Oh, let's see. Knock some things over. Had to go get them. Alright. Last Mill Hill one I got. Yeah, like I said, I treated myself. UFO! That one just looks so cool. My last one, this was a total impulse buy, so I kind of went in there with the intention of getting the ornaments. My first Nora Corbett. Of course, it's a cat. Christmas kitty. Yeah, like I said, it turned to like somehow a totally Christmas sort of thing. I don't know why, but it is. Let's go. Maybe I'll start them all on Christmas in July. So my next up is actually all I got a while ago. Was it Amazon Prime Day? These are like super on sale, so I treated myself with these. These I think I gotta treat myself. Sorry, like people keep turning in my driveway. I'm like, why are you turning in my driveway? They finally opened the gate across the street. Go there. I got these. I treated myself after the con. And of course, I just noticed they're all like Christmas wintry things. I'm doing some mind games with myself. I got some Dimensions kits. I've wanted this one for a while. What is it? Aurora Cabin. Excited for that one. This one, what is it? The Gracious Era. Y'all, fucking hell. I hate those circles. I gotta figure something out. How do people deal with that? Gracious Era. I'm actually, although I think this is slightly before all them, like, I'm a really big fan of, like, the Regency era period pieces, like, whew, talking a lot and talking fast today. My break's almost over. Like, I love Pride and Prejudice, like the 95 TV special with Colin Firth. 2005 one with, what is it, Matthew McFadden. It's really good too. Keira Knightley. And then Bridgerton. Like, I gotta say, the Bridgerton TV show is so much better than the books because, holy shit, those books are cringy. When I used to work in a lot of different bookstores, and I remember when I was in high school working at B. Dalton, everyone always came in for like the Harlequin romance series and stuff like that. And I made a point to read some of those. My boss was just like, "The fuck are you reading?" I'm like, "I don't know, but it's bad." And excuse me, no offense, like Julia Quinn or anything, but like some moments in the book, I'm just like, wow, this is awful. Like, me normally cringe stuff, I'm like, whatever, man. But even I'm like, that's thank God we've come so far. Like, I'd like to read some if she has anything. I haven't really kept up with her, but anything like that, like if her later work, whatever her latest work was, just to see if she, come a long ways. Then, oh my God, she got stung by a bee, so I'm gonna suck her boob to get the venom out. Yes, that's how that actually happened. I'm so glad that was changed in the show. Anywho, the last one. What is this one called? A Treasured Time. Like I said, another wintry Christmas one. I'm ready for cold weather, guys. I am ready for it. Alright. That's everything. Man, I know I gave you a little bit of emotional whiplash there. Sorry about that. That's what I've been going through. Happy to have you on board. Let's see. I need to take some time to get caught up with Flosstube because I'm not going to lie, friends. I am woefully, painfully ashamed to admit how far behind I am on watching everyone's videos. Like, it's, man, like, I went on a huge book kick at work, and I normally watch, like, Flosstube while I'm working, and I read, like, criminy there, like, 10 books, and, like, I mean, not just, like, little books, like, the 28-hour books, and, like, all of the last few months and whatnot, and then work kind of has been getting to me, so, like, afterwards I'm, like, brain rotting and just turning on, like, hours and hours of retro and synthwave, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. I love retro and synthwave, as if, like, my logo here in Yarn Dorks didn't kind of give that away a little bit. So, yeah, my plans, I'm thinking in June I'm definitely going to try and get caught up on some videos I've been watching, so don't be surprised if you see a whole bunch of comments from me. I say that now, of course. And I'm thinking some spooky stitching is on order, because I got all this Christmas stuff. Maybe I'll do Christmas in July, but before that, you got to get the spooky stuff out first. We'll see how all that pans out. Wish me luck. Yeah. Alright. My timer's yelling at me. I got to get back to work. Alright. Bye, friends. I'll see you later.